missiles from my empire. Keep out the coop, keep out the coop. Cluck, cluck, boom. Hey, hey. Keep out the coop, keep out the coop, or face my boot. Hey, hey. Three fox lads came with quince to sly. One had a spoon and one had pie. The rooster knight spun his little lance, caught one jaw in a chicken dance. Shield went bang on a wooden pail. He slipped in mud, but he never failed. One fox lunged, got a face full of straw. He crowed so hard the whole yard shook raw. Hear that clatter at the fence, boots and hooves and bad intent. He puffed up tall.
They rose to meet me in the storm. Two of them bone and bead and paint. They rose like they had done this before, like this old woman was something quaint. I watched them climbing through my lightning. I watched them spreading wide their hands. I tasted something coming off them, something neither one had planned. Just the edges of it, just the first cold fingertip of it. And the darkness in me opened up its mouth and drank. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I have buried everything I loved and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. Below me the men of Ironmark are dying. Below me banners fall and break. I rake the horde with cold dark fire. I do not pause, I do not shake. My left hand finds the lightning, my right hand finds their throats. My grief becomes the wind beneath me, my rage becomes the notes. They thought that two was all they needed. They thought that two meant I would fall. They forgot I am not fighting. I am not fighting them at all. I am ending them. There is a difference. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. turn clean and cold. Let it lift me past the pain now, past the ache of being old. He knows it is me that I am here. He will never know this cost. He will rally all his dying men and never count what I have lost. But his voice goes into me like fire, and his cry goes into me like flame. And I rise above the two of them, and I speak the oldest name. And they finally understand what fear actually tastes like. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I have buried everything I loved, and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. Below me the mark still fights. Below me the mark still bleeds. Above me there is nothing left of what rose to bring me to my knees. My hands are still gray with her ashes. My hands are still gray with her ash. My granddaughter rides in the darkness, and I am not done. Done!
Hey, we're just gonna go straight in. Good to see everybody. I know I sound terrible. But I figured, why don't we just go ahead and jump right in. Let me adjust the OBS of this. It's a little bigger. Well, you know what? But we do need to lift this one up one because we're going to be looking at it. Okay, now as you remember, what was it, yesterday? No, Sunday. If you remember Sunday, we found out that the map making tool wasn't worth a shit to expand stuff. So we're, hey Damien, but we're just doing our best here. So there's the World Builder's Guidebook. Let's make that a little bigger so it's easier to read. There we go. And then we'll go back to Ironmark. And if you recall, in Ironmark, we were working on the history. There's the original rules. We were expanding the history, and we got in the ways. Now, just going over the history has helped me expand out our Agathaj empire. Let's let me take the ruler from just a lich sitting on the throne to actually something more impressive. I was thinking about it, and she is the satrap's wife of an empire that collapsed, and she literally cannot step off the throne because she is waiting for the empire to send her husband. And in the meantime, she is the focus of the Empire's will. Now, in Pathfinder 1E, that means she is Mythic Tier 8 because she is holding the mythic energy of the Empire and guiding it. In 2E terms, she is the focus of the mythal. She is the one that controls the mythal and works it. In 1E, we just give her weird powers. In 3rd edition, we can use the Mythic Handbook from Pathfinder. Now, 5th edition, I don't know. I don't play it. 4th edition, I don't play. And Pathfinder 2E is garbage. I actually bought the books for 5E, and I bought the books for Pathfinder 2E, and I was so unimpressed, I gave them away. I mean, I was gonna move this. I was gonna move the whole thing to Pathfinder 2E. And on Roll20, they integrated Pathfinder 2E with an off-site program for your characters. And that's not what I wanted. I literally couldn't make characters on Roll20, so why are we bothering? Now, there's a slight problem in here, but you know what? And we determined that we're going to use AI to help us make sure that there isn't any clashes, if there's no major logic failures, that everything hangs together. I believe that AI is a tool, and much like any tool, such as the internet, the hammer, fire, it all depends on how you use it. Using it like they used to. I look at it as you should use it like they used to use computers on TV and in movies, where I hand it this timeline when we're done and say, please look for any discrepancies. Go. And it kicks back. Well, I found a discrepancy right here. Notice we're not saying, please fill this in for us. We're not saying, please do for us. Now, I'll admit that like a lot of us, even though a lot of people don't want to admit it, like a lot of us, I use AI art for my NPCs in my games. While I support artists and I buy artwork, I pay $50 to $800 for artwork. But I am not going to pay an artist $100 for the picture of a hobgoblin NPC that the players are going to see once. No, that's not how this game works. That's not how this works. Oh my god, this is terrible. But brain glitch. Bad brain glitch. Give me a moment, please. I spent 5 days researching state law and working my butt off. I put up a Give, Send, Go, and there's been a lot of support with it. I mean, a lot of people have supported me, and I appreciate that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Empire Rises. Thou Can't Empire. Thou Can't Empire is what? Where's it? Empire Falls. Thou Can't Empire. Gothage survives. Hey, are you going back to bed?
No, I just got up. I was going to get back to you earlier.
Oh, okay.
Maggie, will you water your dog's water your dad, please? Oh, you're on the back porch. Okay.
Okay, Satrapy. Let's see. Disaster now. Anyway, let's go back. Rebellion. Okay. Legendary character. We need somebody legendary here. You know, and it dawned on me, it doesn't have to be human. As a matter of fact, what if it wasn't? What if the majority of the world didn't? Legendary character. Gorgoth. Sees clearly. Unites the Orcish tribes and founds the Mayath dynasty. Intrigue scandal. Well, we should have something interesting. Let's see. Why don't we have an intrigue scandal? a sale of low quality fertilizer magics and alchemy damages people's trust in halfling caravan goods as well as damages food production. Pyrizes rebellion. Orcs, goblins, kobolds, goblins, and other humanoids revolt against their gods after getting crushed for the 5th time. Cataclysm, man-made. Okay. Cataclysm, man-made. Did we already have the overfarming? No, we haven't so far, except, well, maybe way back when. Migrations, cataclysm, man-made. Overuse of nature magic. Okay. So, cataclysm, man-made. Let's see here. Oh. Let's ask the AI a question. It's a good question. Well, it's Copilot. Copilot's friendly. If gold was tainted with mercury for making coins, would there be an adverse effect upon people handling the coins? Yeah, plus the hobgoblins for our enjoyment. I'm not selling it. Short answer, with metallic mercury would not poison people. Okay. Inhaling mercury vapor, mercury contaminated metal. Okay, gold and mercury, a soft alloy historically used in gold extraction. So, yeah, okay. Okay, no. It was a thought, but not a good one. It was a thought. I remember, don't be afraid to, oh, what if this happened? Hey, okay, well, it doesn't work out. Well, what if? Okay, but what if we go to the side? What if we simply say, cataclysm? Okay, that would be an intrigue scandal. That would be a big one. Tainted money. Man-made cataclysm. Ooh. Okay. So we've got this big ass fuck off river right here. It's a big ass river. I mean, it's miles wide. We haven't named it, I don't think. Time to name it. Once again, sorry about my speech. It's bad. Edit. Lang Ong River. Lang Ang River is kind of a wordplay on Mississippi, but attempts to dam the Lang Ang River near the waterfall in the mountains results in the dam collapsing while the basin was being filled, sending a huge tidal wave of water down the river that altered the river's course, destroyed cities, towns, farms, and killed an estimated 2 million people. Now, actually, what if someone dammed the Mississippi at its origin in a 10-mile wide, 25-mile long, 200 foot deep reservoir in 1820, and then in 1880 the dam collapsed. How much damage would it cause? See, this is what you use. This is what you use AI. Okay, the volume. 39 billion cubic meters of water. This would be the equivalent of, holy shit, probably a 230 megaton blast near the dam. Complete destruction of anything. Moving at highway speeds. Bridges and rail lines destroyed. Time it reached the mid and lower Mississippi, but still record-breaking floods, levees overtopped and destroyed, massive sediment and debris transport. This will be one of the largest human-caused river disasters in history. Death toll could reach tens of thousands. It'd be a defining disaster in U.S. history. We have our disaster. I mean, if you're gonna do a natural disaster, try to come up with something new. What if it was Iron Age, 500 AD, Egypt? Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be a mega flood. It's a direct hit to food security. Okay. So it's absolutely devastating. There it is. There's our man-made disaster. Yeah, they're still finding bodies. Okay. Discovery, magic. Use of force. Magic for construction. Specifically, wall of force, arch of force, arcane bracing, and the like. is branched out into magic to cook bricks, cure cement, and other architectural and engineering magics. Disaster, natural, plague. Oh, man. These guys just can't catch a break, can they? Whatever this is, 50 years later, the empire collapsed. What the fuck? Plague. Disaster, natural, plague. A natural plague. A form of ergot nearly wipes out wheat production, forcing the powerful arch-druids of the Valkalant Empire to cleave off wheat variants. Empire collapses when the imperial family okay, it's only 300 years. Collapses due to oh, chat, we need a reason. It topples. War, too easy. Remember, we're not every empire collapses because of war. We're going to go with corruption. The royal family dies out suddenly due to feminism. Hey, Revenant. Hey, Rev. Suddenly due to cultish beliefs against families and birthing children. Migrations. Elms. Turn to retake homelands. Humans move into the power vacuum. Expansion and exploration. Yeah, damn feminist. Okay. Explorers and treasure hunters find forge hall locations, resulting in dwarven forge hall expansions. Kingdom growth expansion. Okay. I love this picture. Most times you see kobolds, they're dressed in like a shitty loincloth. Can you imagine your group coming across a war party of these assholes? because they're not dumb. You'd have a serious fucking problem. Because kobolds aren't supposed to dress like that. Kobolds aren't supposed to act like this. And then make them drug chewing Aztecs. Make them complete crazy people. And nobody knows they're, like I said, nobody knows they're out there because surrounding them is a ring of just tribals. All along this section, it's nothing but tribals. Now this would be nothing but tribals. Let's say for 100 miles, there's nothing but for a long, because the dynasty, isn't until this area. So this middle band is all fucking insane tribals. This is more or less deserted, and then the crazy ones are right in here. And these are their mountains, Not only do you have the Aztecs, but you have the Incan versions, up in the mountains. And they're all fucking crazy, and they're all fighting each other. I mean, suddenly you got something. It doesn't feel... If I was a player and I encountered these guys, this would be the coolest shit ever. I mean, you're not going to feel bad for these insane fucking nutcases. Because he is different. He is markedly different from... Let's see if we got a picture here. From this guy. Check this dude out in not Egypt. There's another kobold. Now you can almost hear him going, well, now when the stars are right, because what we've established with our not Egypt kobolds is they've been around longer than anyone. Even dragons are like, so who was here first? We should go ask these kobolds. I mean, check this dude out. And be like, wait, those are the same species? These ones would say no. These guys would go, fuck no, we're not the same species. Look at those weirdos. Like I said, we had to design, goblin knot grease. I don't know if we put a picture. Yes, we did. You can tell that this dude disapproves of the use of fire. And he's a goblin. This dude thinks that young goblins are lazy and disrespectful to their elders and only want to race their chariots. But for players who are used to just goblin retards, running into this guy, yeah, you're a goblin. Yes, I am, but I'm not one of the younger goblins who only want to drink, cook hot pot, and race their chariots. But and why are you going to war with them? Well, number one, they're lawful evil. Number two, their nation believes that everybody else is just slaves waiting to happen. Everybody else is just uncaptured slaves. And now we've got... tell me this dude isn't going to look at you. So where exactly is your unconquered country? So we're able to make nations for the humanoids that, while they feel realistic, don't feel like they're They don't feel like they are. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't feel like they are. Like they're just simple. Oh, it's evil because orcs. No, they're evil for a much different reason. They're slavers who view that orcs are the only people who should, survive. All right, let's see what we can get. But you know, as a DM, you should strive to make, fun stuff. I mean, there would be a reason, you could also where, your characters have a reason to go here. Because, like, I was gaming out some stuff. I was gaming out some stuff for iGothage and came out, I'm going to have to come up with the rules for ley lines, ley line nexuses, monoliths, nexuses, obelisks, enges, because iGothage uses them. See, there's an orcish nation. That's not what players think of when they think of an orcish nation, which means these guys are dangerous. Yeah, give them the address of the Aztec kobolds. I annoyed that we were at Reforger, and we had this infantry officer overseeing everything, and it was well known I was a little crazy, and I started getting on his nerves because he'd tell us to do something, and I'd wait till he's done talking, go, as the prophecy has foretold. He got so pissed off. He told my CEO that he wanted to go somewhere else. I want you guys to go pull guard duty as the prophecy has foretold. God damn it, shut up. As the prophecy has foretold. So you get away with that shit when you're a private. And then he realized it didn't bother me to stand out in the rain and do guard duty. I didn't care. I joined the army, not the Air Force. Of course you're going to make me do shitty, stupid stuff. But no. This dude is believable. We got better artwork now. We got better artwork than this. It's good art. That's good artwork. I mean, that's fucking sweet. But getting better artwork now for those hobgoblins. I mean, not Imperial China. A ruthless, expansionist empire with a lawful evil bureaucracy. Think about how the players are going to react to, that little girl, that ugly little girl right there is wearing nice. Oh, God, that little girl's ugly. Props to Nano Banana for being ugly as fuck. Ow, that hurts to laugh. But, she's wearing nicer clothes than most of the people in Waterdeep. I mean, God, that girl's fucking ugly. I shouldn't laugh. fucking ugly as fuck. You know, we've got a campaign setting here that, you know, we really do need to work on because, Celtic, not hobgoblins. No, not Celtic hobgoblins. Now, I got rid of this one because I need to get rid of this image because this image isn't as good. God, that little girl was ugly. Fuck. It's the first time I saw it, but holy shit, that little girl was ugly. There we go. What the fuck was she ugly? There we go. Not Celtic hobgoblins. We have two very distinct hobgoblin nations, separated by thousands of miles. But they're distinct, and they feel distinct. These are the guys you're brawling with at, you know, early levels. The Imperial Chinese guys are the ones you're leading your fucking armies against. You know, I've got to, I'm sorry. But, one of the things I like to talk about when we're doing this is how, you know, it's very easy to change stuff up without, you know, without it being too bad. I mean, there we go. Without it being too terrible, you know. I made it even bigger, and we don't get that much of a bigger. But holy shit, is she so ugly even when it's bigger? She's uglier. I'm sorry. I should. Oh fuck my ribs. God, that kid's ugly. Oh man, I needed this today. Holy shit. She can't help how the AI made her go shit. Oh, fuck. I needed this. I needed this laughter today. After the court and my injuries and a family member dying, I really fucking needed this. Oh, man. I fucking hate it. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll get back to that poor girl. She can't help how the eyes through her. Oh, man. Okay. Kingdom's expanding. Okay, anything this far back is 600 years, well, almost 700, plus 1400. Well, yeah, it might as well be, let's see, 673 plus 14, that's 2079, so 2079 years difference. So not quite yet. I mean, Igothage still being there, that's okay because, you know, Eternal Lich ruler with Stone Age. I worked it through, and it actually, done correctly, it's an unusual place without, you know, well, why doesn't just the queen, why doesn't the bride, why doesn't the Undying Bride just solve the world's problems? Well, she can't. She can't leave the throne room. Well, she can't leave the palace. And I was like, I want to make her palace different. And I was like, wait, what if the what if the palace is separated into 12 sections, and there are orchards in each of the 12 sections, but there are fruit trees that blossom and then bear fruit at different months compared to the others, so that at any given time there's one orchard full of flowers, the other one where you've got the flower petals blowing off the trees for like a month, and then another one with fully ripe fruit at any given time. And 12 of them for the 12 months. And in the center is her palace. And, that right there is an unusual palace. Fuck, that little girl was ugly. I'm sorry, cat. She was ugly. Kingdom growth and expansion. Were they getting away from her? Anyway, all right. I got nothing for this. We got nothing for this. Yeah, we got nothing. All right. We got nothing for a few kingdoms. But, okay, so what if we add a few more kingdoms here real quick? Oh, because Ralthog is pretty big. Okay, actually, why don't we name this one Rakkar? So this is all that's left. No, wait. There we go. Okay. Well. Oh, yeah, that's Joe. You had to see that girl to believe her. She was ugly. Let's see. Empire of the fill in blank expands along the northern sea shore line and the Azure inner sea shoreline. Logging the forest and into Clan region. We're going to see Golden Age, Car Empire, and the empires of the Azure Inner Sea Golden Age as construction, engineering, magic allow for great works to be built. Built at this time was the Great Dragon Bridge of Friendship over the Straits of the Great Ones, built by Acosta and Sedulux empires. Okay, now this gives us a reason to have huge fucking things around. Okay, let's see. A legendary character. You know what, we're going to skip that for right now. Empire Rises. Empire Rises, huh? That's like when they say the sun never sets on the British Empire. A lot of people think that's just we're so great that the sun never sets. I know a lot of people believe that. That's all that means. That's not true. What it means is that the British Empire is so vast that there's always sun. The sun is always up somewhere. It's always daytime somewhere in the empire. So we have a rising empire. You know, we've got nothing over here, but at the same time, we also have nothing. Heart of the Great Dragon, Mott. The empire rises in the jungles. Great pyramids and ziggurats and cities of stone are built. Not Aztec, not Olmec, not Incan. The worship of a new and radical set of gods takes hold as the dragon gods were too weak and pathetic for these kobolds. Yes, they're all crazy. Or epic. You know, we could put a war in that kobold section and it'd be fascinating. And nobody would ever know about it. Nobody would ever know. But do we have another massively epic war here? Yes, we do. About 100 years prior. That's good, okay. Conquest, okay. War of Succession, War Crusade. Okay. The Great Collapse. War epic. Now we got thousands of miles in between some of these. I mean, like in between not only is a river that's 2 miles wide, but it's almost 1,000 miles. You know, it's like Con Ed to this. It's like 300 miles through rough hills. You know, from the elves to this empire, not so far. Well, we're going to take a break real quick. And I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
I smelled the ash before I saw the hill. They rose to meet me in the storm. 2 of them bone and bead and paint. They rose like they had done blood this before. That hangs in cold air still. I watch them climbing through my lightning. I watch them spreading wide their hands. I tasted something coming off them. Something said his piece. He just rode on and let the smell explain. And something in me that it wanted of it in the darkness and never will come back again. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home. Blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't carried everything I loved, and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. The gatepost told me what the oak fills men of Ironmark are dying. Her husband's head, her son's head too. I rake the horde with cold dark fire. I do not pause. Her body's reduced to bloody hand finds the lightning. My right hand finds their throats. My grief becomes the wind beneath me. My rage becomes the note. I did not weep. I had no weeping left. They thought that's what I would make them pay. They face a debt, each take a claim of theft, each one a name I'd speak on a reckoning day. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home. Blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come. I have buried everything I loved, and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. She's been trying to get back inside. I will teach you what fear tastes like. Even you who fed on small things. At the end she was trying. I will show you what it looks like. Looking up at what I said the things I should have said 3 years ago. I said them anyway. You waited, the dead can hear. Called it the dead can. You thought the cold ash on my hands was all that I was after all. But I have been carrying this darkness since before your mothers drew their breath. I have been a widow, silence. I have been a patient breath. Can you taste his great body curl against the cold? What I'm tasting, and underneath them, wrapped in blood and sweat, their hair. Wow, that cold thing at the back of your mind. She knew me, God, she knew me. That our blood doesn't lie, it doesn't sleep. I held her just a moment. That has always been. hands are still grey with her ashes. My hands are still grey with her ash. My granddaughter rides in the darkness, and I am not done. Done!
Okay, we're back. Sorry. Just fucking A. I was like, please upscale this. And that's what it gave me. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Hey, Fox. Oh, man. Yeah, we shouldn't laugh so hard, but holy shit, is that kid ugly. And you could just hear all the other hobgoblins. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so pretty. Oh, he was like, holy fuck. See, that's why I feel that a lot of the modern art, where they depict them as close to human as possible, misses out on stuff. Everything in modern D&D is as close to human as possible. I mean, look at the Mexican orcs. Okay, I mean, seriously, they made a bunch of Mexican orcs. What the fuck is wrong with them? And they just look like gray-skinned people, you know? Oh, see, they're just people. No, they're fucking orcs. Oh, God. And it's hilarious because they couldn't even do their racism right. You know, they've been accusing people of having orcs being black people for fucking decades, and when they finally lean into it, they make them Mexican. I know, she looks even worse. Introducing the Imperial Princess. Oh, good God. Oh, she's only 6, but when she's of age, we'll betroth her to your elven prince. The elven prince is like, I'd rather kill myself on the steps of the palace. Can you imagine waking up to that when it gets older? Holy shit. Oh, God. That's just awful. That's a party wipe just because we tried to kill it. But it was just a little girl. Did you fucking see it? I mean, that's not uncanny valley. That's an uncanny cliff. I mean, this is exactly what's it. It's what's wrong with modern D&D. Is she wouldn't be pictured. Her sister that looks more like an elf would be featured. When I'm sorry, she should be the imperial princess. Because I mean, maybe she gets prettier the older she looks. That's some shit you lean over and tell the prince. Maybe she gets prettier the older she looks. And then you look at her mom and you're like, oh my god. Oh, fuck, well, we need an epic war. Well, we have a war between the Kinslayer Wars. Yes. As Dwarven holds come to blows over trading routes, mountain passes, and non-forge hall mines. This war lasts nearly a century and leads to the loss of nearly a dozen forge holds. Supremacy, Golden Age. The March, blood for the mark. Okay. We need somebody to have a supremacy Golden Age. Well, we can give it to the Eidolon Empire. Yeah. I do an empire as a golden age as well as there we go. Kingdom decline and fall. The Elvish Empire of Ossedutum begins to dwindle due to low birth rates as well as elven longevity problems starting to interfere with their interactions with the rest of the world. Yeah, her mom's like, oh, girl, so you said to marry her. She has character. She has a good personality. No, she doesn't. Look at her. She's glaring at me. No, she's smiling. No, I'm not marrying that. Yeah, so let me get this straight. If I have my balls snipped, I can enter the church. Marry that or be a eunuch. Damn. Choices. Oh, God. I mean, shit. Oh my god, I should be. I think a belt sounded like junk. Marry that. Damn, man. Is the microwave working? I mean, uh, give me a second to catch my breathing straight. All right. I am I'm getting my breathing under control for a minute. All right. Okay, so I go to the expansion exploration of Kingdom. Well, I mean, you know what? We're gonna let that ride for right now. It's not the first thing we've had to let ride. So, religion cult activity. Okay. Ah. The jeweled skull cult appear who worship a demi-lich. Here, put this bag over your head after a bag of devouring. Yeah. Oh my god, can you imagine your job? Your mid-level, your level, 10 to 14 character's job is to escort the Elven Prince to his marriage to her and keep him from escaping. Your whole job is keep him from escaping. Let me keep him from escaping. And then you get there. And you're like, oh, yeah. Put this back over and give her a bag of devouring. Oh, shit. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't laugh, but I can't fucking help it. He's like, bah! Is she a witch? No. Okay. So, okay. Migrations. Okay. We'll begin arriving. We're claiming that they have fled a massive disaster on the other side of the mountains that has littered the land with corpses and the dying. Okay, Empire phones. I hate to say it, but there is a huge gap right here. There's a massive gap right there. Okay. Can you expand on this section? It's a little bare. Because that's a little tight. Alright, we're going to go with the Great Collapse. Clockwork servants either stop working or attack their owners. The ones Geomancy Creations guarding or operating great works destroy them. Causes famine, flooding, and war across the entire Azure Inner Sea area. Now it's too early for that. God, I like that, but it's too quick. It's only 44 years, so. Come on, come on. Anyway, okay. The current year monster incursion. Begin rebellion. I'll see. Detail the events. Hey, hey, Fox and humble Marty. Marty, you missed the whole thing with the ugly girl. God damn, with the ugly. sand. I mean, it's fun building from the top down. See, doing this makes it so that you establish the kingdoms you're going to have. Okay, that's better. That's a little better. Sure, am I making more work for myself? Yeah, I am. There we go. Because these are going to be more recorded. I mean, see, the big thing is the difference between, oh, and for those of you that missed it, here she is. Okay. Now, for those of you that missed it, if we have elves are going to be natural archivists. So the fact that we know this history is because of elves and dwarves and halflings and gnomes, the other long-lived races. Goddamn. That's terrible. Okay, so we have the beast folk. Arriving in small groups. Okay, we gotta name these rivers. Oh, my chest hurts. Okay. Where was that? Down the Jalveen and Langang rivers. The Great Collapse. To the fall of due to we gotta have a reason. Let's see, we've used famine so far. I mean, okay, let's skip this. Empire Falls. Much smaller. Monster Incursion. giants, possibly following the beast folk, attack dwarven settlements in the mountains, as well as hill dwarf kingdoms. Barrel giant slayer leads the armies, throw back the giants. More beast folk arrive. This is commonly called the second trickle, as it is more than small groups. This time from the Malthonian River. Or conquest. Icaria attacks elvish kingdoms along the northern coast, raiding them, burning them, and taking the women prisoner. The men prisoner. Men are smaller and slighter than the high elves. Oh God, what was that elf's name? That this is, God, what was his name? Hill dwarf migrations from the east across the mountains and to begin settling in the western hills. Okay. Alright. God, I'm trying to remember that guy's name. I am trying to remember what that elf's name was. God, I can't remember. Bartok. Where is it? Legendary character. Way back here. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Come on, let's see. Anyway, Bartok. Bartok the elf, elven prince. There's another one that's a riot, because it's like, wait, what? Where, most elves are slender and everything. No, you have to... Bartok is in a realm of his own. I mean, he's a particular elf. Very well, he's not like the other elves. Elves, for the most part, are androgynous, and they wear androgynous clothing. Males and females are difficult for non-elves to tell the difference of, for the most part. However, you have Prince Bartok. And Prince Bartok is the exception that proves the rule. He's... Ooh, I got a stomach ache today. Stress. Stress and an old ulcer. Okay, let's see. Inside their taverns. They didn't want Ironmark inside my stair. Let's see here. Tabletop Games, Twitch. I think it was the AD&D game he appeared in. He is a high prince who was exiled because, many noble elven women found him extremely attractive. And can't have that. Oh, no, not. Here he is. His belt buckle says, "Look down" in Elvish. And this is the Elven High Prince. These guys, these males are born about 1 out of every 1,000. And no, it's not human blood in there. They're pure-blooded elves. As a matter of fact, they're some of the most pure-blooded. Nobody knows why. It's just, the female gives birth to surprise. Dude looks like he belongs on the cover of a romance novel. The Elven Prince took my black cherry. I mean, I think he's funnier than shit. I think the whole idea of it is funny. Oh, we're in Dragas. Oh, 580. Yeah, he's going to compete in the WWF. And you just know he would be so annoying to the other elves. Yeah. Because, it's just the idea of him is just... And put a horn helmet on, he joined Skyrim. Yeah. Maybe John Skyrim. Can you imagine if he was like your experience with elves, and then you see a regular elf, you'd be like, "What's with the girl?" I mean, you've got to have the exceptions to the rule. That was the problem with, every drow was suddenly, every drow was suddenly against the drow society, blah, blah, blah. And so there was no exceptions. Drazit worked because he was an exception to the rule, who suffered because of his exception. If everybody is like Drazit, then what is he rebelling against? All right, kingdom growth expansion. No, it's too early for... Oh, shit, I had a heart attack. Whew. Okay. Thought I lost it all. Because, see, I was down here in the... I was down here. Oops. Alright, migrations, monster incursion. Truck is born. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Expansion exploration. Explorers from Idulon discover Axite and Zalkusha empires. The Great Collapse. Tax on shipping by the High Elves of Ithacuria. A 10-year drought. And the inability of the vast bureaucracy to respond. There. Kingdom growth expansion. As you're taken off of them. Wait, I'm going to use that as a migration. Hobgoblins. A disaster settled in the Kudor Kingdom region. There, that gives them 1,000 years of being there. Ku Kingdom falls due to repeated crop failures. A character. Okay, let's work backwards from a little bit. Wow, I need right here somewhere. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of war in the future. But I need to add in the arrival of let's see. Well, I add it right here in the 1300s somewhere. Oh, there's a nice gap. $1345 AC migration. Actually, no. 1183 AC. East folk blames very demonic incursions and collapse widely migrate over the period of a years into the Azure Sea area. Nakmana Kingdom. Of the Nakmana Kingdom revolt against their king, bringing it to an end. Okay, well, we've done quite a bit on creating, so we don't have too much more to go. Next, I think Thursday we'll be able to do a lot of it. I gotta say, there's a lot we're doing, which makes it very fun. Once we're done with the history, we can move on to the more recent stuff. We're gonna do a CIA fact book spread for each of the nations, which will include population metrics, job metrics. We're going to bring back, the multitude of different jobs, since what I've seen with 5e and with a lot of settings is it's come down to craftsmen. What do they make? Well, I don't know. We're going for some realism, but we're not overdoing it. We're going to do it with realism, but we're not going to move into the crap sack world. There's so many of these to evolve into, and we also want to avoid moving into Candyland. But everybody have a good night. It was good seeing everybody, and I gotta say my mood is much improved thanks to Ugly Girl. I hope everybody has a good week, and I will see you Thursday. Keep the faith.